Hi, John Morgan here with the Keep Growing podcast, where we take a look at the forecast and gardening week ahead for the Mid-Ohio Valley. This week we're covering week 29 of 2024, today July 13th to Saturday, July 20th. This evening, I'm actually recording this episode from a hotel room in Columbus, Ohio. This weekend, myself, along with a whole group from Bob's Market, are attending Cultivate 24 at the Greater Columbus Convention Center. With close to 30,000 people attending from all over the world, it's the largest trade show of its type in the U.S. This will be my 16th year attending. It gives us a chance to meet with customers, see what's new in the industry, and learn new things through educational sessions. You can follow along with me this weekend through our various social media channels. Speaking of this weekend, let's take a look at the weather. We're looking at highs in the mid-90s this weekend, with some storms moving in on Sunday. Monday and Tuesday are going to be absolutely toasty as we move close to 100 degrees. Then stormy weather will bring a cool down midweek, bringing us down to the lower to mid-80s. And if the forecast holds, our late week is looking fairly nice with temps in the 80s. Today is the first quarter moon. It's also an excellent time to give your compost pile a turn. This coming week, the summer squash harvest is upon us. Trust me, your neighbors don't need those extra zucchinis. They planted too many too. It's also an excellent time to start planning and planting for fall. While it might seem like you're buried in summer squash, now is actually a great time to plant another batch for a fall harvest. You can plant cucumbers for fall harvest now too. Also, now is the time to plant kale, collards, and other frost-hardy vegetables. A trick I like to do is to plant them under a shade cloth or low tunnel to protect them from the summer sun and help keep them a bit cooler. On the planting side, there's a number of things that can be planted in the fall, like pansies, mums, bulbs, and wildflower seed. It's time to start planning out your autumn landscape and looking ahead to next spring. I know I'm already looking at bulbs and wildflower seed mixes to order. Also, if you're a hunter, now is a great time to order seed for fall planting of food plots for deer. This is also the time of year that I start scouting and placing trail cams. This week, I chose to write the podcast script a bit differently. I know I'm not the type person to follow a strict to-do list style task schedule, so why record it that way? If you're into doing daily tasks, check out our almanac over at bobsmarket.com. It's the same tasks organized that way. I think this format might flow a bit better for the podcast. If you're listening on Spotify, let me know through the poll in the episode info, or you can always email me questions, comments, or smart remarks at keepgrowing@bobsmarket.com. Until next time, figure out a way to use those extra zucchini. Bread is a great option. And of course, keep growing. For show notes and more, visit bobsmarket.com/keepgrowing.